Serecho wakibaki abitwako
omukyalo nakutudde kumpi bwati omumanyi
namananga
tata ansa kyeyo ati namumananga
ati mperano eriye kitu
tokyamujjukira oba masoga
eriye kibawo mu kiseera ekyo wakibaki abitwako ekintu ekiri mu past tense toyinza kiza mu present tense
daba bali baagalana essaawa zino omuntu laga nti namumanyako nali mumanyi
ono bw'aba yafuluma mu maka gange azimba amaka ge n'alonda buli keyamanya ati kake
netukeera ku makya netufunayo ka breakfast wetwafunyeyo ka breakfast kale yabadde wooma kozi kye yabadde mulungi then naye ekintu ekiriwo ng'ekyabadde ekyamaanyi amagi ge yatufumbidde gabadde just ayina ebintu like gabadde omunnyo like side ate nga wamu teguliyo bulungi ndowooza tegakubye bulungi naye nga gabadde malungi naye nze tebyangende
Kabekelan virtuosity.
Some children know the words, but with the pressure to spell it right, they spell it wrong.
B-O-L-G-U-E.
Your word is correct.
One letter could change a life.
Doesn't matter how old you are, you still can be a champion.
One show will leave the whole family spelling for literacy and spelling for fun. The East African Spelling Bee, coming soon. Brought to you by Mama TV. Latest ones.
The word is day.
omukyalo nakutudde kumpi bwati omumanyi
namananga
tata ansa kyeyo ati namumananga
ati mperano eriye kitu
tokyamujjukira oba masoga
eriye kibawo mu kiseera ekyo wakibaki abitwako ekintu ekiri mu past tense toyinza kiza mu present tense
daba bali baagalana essaawa zino omuntu laga nti namumanyako nali mumanyi
ono bw'aba yafuluma mu maka gange azimba amaka ge n'alonda buli keyamanya ati kake
A very good evening and welcome to the weekly roundup. Today is a Friday, 19th September 2025. My name is Patience Rehema and I have my co-host today.
My name is Ashley Kalenya. I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
Welcome to the weekly roundup on Mama TV Uganda. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms and watch us on free-to-air Star Times channel 243. You're welcome.
So let us dive straight into what we've had for you today for the latest news stories. The Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga has landed into the country for her homecoming ceremony. Kadaga, who has been out of the country, is in the Busoga region, where hundreds of her supporters, as well as other politicians from other political parties, flocked to the Ginger Showgrounds in Kamuli district to receive her. The event is now live at the Kamuli district. Let's get to see what is happening there. Uganda's Major General Secretary Muzeyi is recovering in a Kampala hospital after surviving a serious road accident in Sembabule district. The UPDF vehicle he was driving collided with a cattle truck on September 13th. Both Muzeyi and his wife were airlifted for treatment. The truck driver fled the scene and investigations are ongoing.
Police yaffe ebidduka mu Sembabule district ng'ekolaganira wamu ne regional traffic officer okunokosa ne RPC wa Masaka West region babakanye n'omulimu gw'okunoonyereza ku kabenje akabaddewo olunaku olw'eggulo nga kano akabenje kabadde ku kyalo ekimanyiddwa nga Kabango nga kino kiri Sembabule Gomba Road nga mu kabenje kano mubaddemu emmotoka bbiri okuli ey'amagye Land Cruiser V8 ng'ene badde etambulirwamu afande Major General Sabit Muzeyi saako ne mukyala we Esther Sabit nga bano bavudde bava ku side ey'Egomba nga bajja mu Sembabule district. Wabula bwe batuuse ku Kabango oba ku kyalo ekimanyiddwa nga Kabango mu koona eno Land Cruiser n'ebeera ng'etomerwako emmotoka Fuso UBP 82L bweto n'ebeera nga eva ku kkubo era akabenje kano ne kabeera nga kabeerawo. Emmotoka eno ebadde evugibwa dereva.
Well, in other stories, Uganda's People's Front for Freedom PPF has announced it will not field a presidential candidate in 2026. Instead, the party is pushing for a united opposition front led by Dr. Kizza Besigye. The newly formed National Freedom Coordination Team aims to mobilize support across districts. Talks with ANT and NUP are underway to select a joint candidate.
Moving on, Kololo Independence Grounds came alive as Uganda hosts its first ever Boda Boda Union Festival and Expo. President Museveni graced the event, which featured races, musical performances, and financial empowerment workshops. Organizers say the festival not only celebrated the sector's economic contribution, but also reaffirmed political support ahead of the 2026 general elections.
Now, the Minister for Presidency, Honorable Mili Babiri Babalanda, commended the UPDF for ensuring peace and stability for the country, which has enabled smooth implementation of various government programs, including Operation Wealth Creation and Parish Development Model, among others.
The minister made the remarks on Monday while closing a 5-day capacity building workshop for 321 ambassadors of Operation Wealth Creation at the National Leadership Institute, Chakwanzi. The minister emphasized the mindset change program in fighting poverty, as some Ugandans falsely believe that poverty is inherited, which is not the case.
The event was also attended by UPDF Generals Major General Felix Kulaije, UPDF spokesperson, the director Nali Okei Rukowota, Princess Kabakumba Matsiko, among other officials.
Creating welfare. The people should know that government spends a lot of money whenever there is insecurity. Yet in all cases, insecurity is always an emergency. This money should have gone to do roads and water sources and to treat mothers and children. People should not listen to misleading politicians. Bad leaders are always a pain to development and to the welfare of the people, and will with certainty drive the country in the wrong direction. As Minister for the Presidency, I have the opportunity to serve as the political head of the Governance and Security Program, under which the Operation Wealth Creation budget is drawn and monitored.
Somo ya bure tuliwachiwa na mzee Mwai Kibaki. Mimi nataka nirekebishe matibabu, mahospitali kuwe na dawa. Mimi nataka niregeshe NHIF, nirekebishe kila mtu akienda hospitali atibiwe, alipiwe, aende nyumbani. Mimi nataka niregeshe linda mama, akina mama akienda kujifungua wasilipishwe, waende nyumbani. Mimi nataka nilegeze pesa ya wazee ile 2,000 wapate kila siku 30 bila kuchelewa. Mimi nataka nimalize ukora. Vijana wanapiga watu na visu huko Nairobi. Hakuna amani, hakuna usalama. Nataka nitengeneze usalama ya Kenya. Rigiji ataweza hawezi? Anaweza hawezi? Na mnajua mimi nikisimama na huyu Kasongo nitamkimbiza kama baiskeli ya kuibiwa. Kasongo aende asiende? Akimbizwe asikimbizwe? Anyolewe asinyolewe? Wangapi wanasema Kasongo anyolewe, Kasongo anyolewe?
Now, still in Kenyan news, a tragedy has struck Kenya's Talanta Stadium, a flagship venue for the upcoming 2027 Africa Cup of Nations. The body of construction worker Sami Chengo was discovered in a water sump on Sunday behind the stadium terraces after a week-long search. Chengo had reportedly been frustrated over months on unpaid wages. Police suspect foul play, citing visible injuries on his body. The Kenya shillings 45 billion stadium project is now under suspension as investigations continue.
Here is that there was a misunderstanding about his pay, and what they're saying is that they actually had a lot of pull and push with the management because he was asking for his money, he was not being given his money, so there was a lot of like misunderstanding. And what we also know is that that particular facility is under the guard or security of the Kenya Defense Forces. So the question is, could this misunderstanding have led to his brushing with the KDF? And if so, who in particular? Should we ask the army to respond to these concerns? Who caused the injuries on the head? Who caused the injuries on his back? If this place, the army are the ones who are in charge of security, and this is an individual who was demanding for his pay, the family has confirmed that kulikuwa na mapambano kiasi kutaka alipwe malipo yake. We want to know who is responsible and what happened to Chengo so that we can get justice for Chengo.
Okay, moving on, Kenya Public University lecturers have launched a nationwide strike demanding payment of over 11.5 billion Kenya shillings in salary arrears and full implementation of past and current collective bargaining arrangements. Despite a partial release of 2.5 billion Kenya shillings by the Treasury, unions insist the strike will continue until all dues are paid and future negotiations begin. The walkout has disrupted learning across major universities, leaving students frustrated and uncertain about their academic future.
We wish to welcome you to this grand launch of a twin strike, both national strike and also we have internal strike. That is a strike within a strike. This strike is basically to demonstrate and also express our disappointment to the current government of the Republic of Honor for failing to honor and implement the CBA 2021-2025 that was duly negotiated, signed, registered, but not yet implemented.
We have been waiting for the 2025-2029 CBA. Up to this time, negotiations have not begun. Then, of course, we are being told, because we are teachers, we are dons, we should be patient. We should serve the Republic of Kenya. We should serve the children of Kenya. We are telling the government that dons do not eat patience. Dons do not eat, what do we call it? Promissory notes. Can you say promissory notes? Therefore, we are serving notice to the government of Kenya that unless dons are not paid, we are not going back to class. We'll paralyze classes, will paralyze all the activities in the university, and not just Kibabi University, the Republic of Kenya as a whole.
We want to ensure that each and everyone, even our stakeholders as students, are in safe conditions, and we have cordial working relationship with each and every government institution. Right now, we are just...
We'll be back shortly with more stories. Don't go too far.
Curriculum virtuosity.
Some children know the words, but with the pressure to spell it right, they spell it wrong.
Bol, B-O-L-G-U-E.
Your word is correct.
One letter could change a life.
Doesn't matter how old you are, you still can be a champion.
One show will leave the whole family spelling for literacy and spelling for fun. The East African Spelling Bee, coming soon. Brought to you by Mama TV. To our latest ones.
The word is day.
omukyalo nakutudde kumpi bwati omumanyi
namumananga
taata ansa kyeyo ati namumananga
anti mperano eriye
tokyamujjukira oba masoga
kibaawo mu kiseera ekyo wekiba kyabitwako ekintu ekiri mu past tense toyinza akiza mu present tense.
Daba baali baagalana essaawa zino omuntu laga nti namumanyako nali mumanyi.
Ono bw'aba yafuluma mu maka gange azimba amaka ge n'alonda buli keyamanya ati kake.
Welcome back. Tanzania's opposition leader Tundu Lissu remains in custody as his treason trials moves forward. Lissu, who was elected Chadema party chairman in January, faces charges stemming from a speech allegedly inciting electoral disruption. Rights groups have condemned the crackdown, calling it a threat to democratic freedoms ahead of the October elections. Moving on, the Civic United Front CUF has launched its 2025 campaign with a bold promise: 5 million jobs in 5 years. Presidential candidate Gombo Samantido Gombo and party chairman Professor Ibrahim Limpuba unveiled plans focused on agriculture, technology, and youth empowerment. CUF also pledged constitutional reforms and anti-corruption measures.
Ambayo kwa Tanzania kwa kweli imekanyagwa mno. Mpaka sasa hivi tunavyoongea kuna watu ambao hawastahili kuwa magerezani wanahangaika, lakini mpaka leo wako magerezani wanahangaika. Hakuna chama cha upinzani kinachofurahia kuona watu wanaotetea haki halafu wanafungwa. Niseme tu kwamba kabla sijaendelea na mambo mengine ambayo kwamba mimi nitayafanya, siku Gombo Samandito akiteuliwa na mkampa kura za kutosha kuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, Tundu Lissu atatoka siku hiyo hiyo ili aje aweze kufanya siasa. Atatoka siku hiyo hiyo Tundu Lissu, kwa sababu Tundu Lissu ni msema kweli na ni mtetea haki. Lazima.
Now on international news, Nepal is still reeling from the Gen Z-led protests that toppled Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. Sparked by a controversial social media ban, the demonstrations escalated into violent clashes, leaving 72 dead. Former Chief Justice Sushila Kahri has been appointed interim Prime Minister. A national day of mourning was observed on September 17th, and a memorial park is planned to honor the victims.
Moving on to the world of sports, it was a nail-biting finish at the Dallas Sevens in Kisumu as KCB Rugby edged out Strathmore Leos 15-14 in the quarterfinals, clinching the 2025 National Sevens Circle title. George Oworo's last-minute try sealed the victory, marking KCB's fifth circuit crown. The Leos had previously defeated KCB twice this season, making this win a dramatic turnaround.
Now, on the Tokyo 2025 Olympics, Kenya's Faith Kipyegon has once again etched her name into the annals of the athletics history with a breathtaking performance at the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Kipyegon stormed to victory in the women's 1,500 meters final, securing her fourth world title in the event and her seventh title overall.
This win cements her legacy as one of the greatest middle distance runners of all time.
Quarters of a lap. Faith Kipyegon. She's going to have a lot of bodies around her here, particularly from the heat. We normally only have 12 through to a final, but it's 14 today, and they'll all be keen for the good position. The great position you won in this race is on the shoulder of the wonderful Faith Kipyegon, this woman of all time, the world record holder, pushing at the front, 63.6. I'd be sure that would instigate a kick from Kipyegon.
To let her lead and really just fight for the minor medals, the minor placings.
Now, the 11th coronation anniversary for the Chabazinga of Busoga Kingdom was held on Saturday at Bugembe in Jinja. The Chabazinga, Wilberforce Gabula, urged people of Busoga to adhere to health directives to reduce the spread of malaria in Busoga region. Let's take a look.
A malaria-free Busoga for generations to come. Nkani busogezera musuda gwa nsiri mu biseera ebinaida mu maiso. Omusuda gw'ensiri gukali musaale mu kukendeeza ebyobulamu bantu baife n'ebyenfuna. Kyayongera obwavu mu bantu baife okusingira ddala bamusaayi muto n'abakyala abasuubira okuzaala. Ekiruubirwa kyaife ng'obwakyabazinga bwa Busoga tikyakulanisa musuda gwa nsiri lwa leero lwonka, aye okuzimba omusingi omwigumivu nga Busoga yebwida muzira musuda guno awo ntusobola okulwanisa obwavu, endwaire n'obutamana. Omulamwa gw'omwaka guno
And of course, there are difficulties that we face in life, but we do have hope in humanity. Doctors at Home and Give Dignity gave amputees a reason to smile by giving them artificial limbs for those who lost their arms. This move will ease in their day-to-day activities and help them live a normal life.
Omulabi waffe wa Mama TV tuli wano ku Doctors at Home ku nsonga ya Nakapach Foundation eyokuteekako abantu emikono abakosebwa mu bubenje obw'enjawulo n'abo abatazaalibwa najo, era nga wano process yetandise ba doctors balikola kye basobola okuba nga abantu babateekako emikono. Katubyerabireko.
Omukono ngufunye era kati ngenda kuddawo nvuga emmotoka nga bwe nali ngivuga era ne Nakapaacu maama waffe afunye obuzibu kuba kati agenda okunoonya mulimu era mbadde noonyanga mukono.
Kaseeko maama owulira otya?
Mpulira essanyu kubanga
amanya gaffe
amanya nze Bwibo Tausi nviiridde Kayunga.
Omukono guno gwaba gutya?
Omukono guno nagwa mu batemu kale. Nali ngenda kumacha mu nnimiro.
Wali ogenda mu nnimiro?
Nensanga omutemu saamanya kye yalina. Nambuuza bulungi ekkubo. Nagenda okulaba munaye mulagiridde ekkubo ng'akyuka ku ntemu.
Kibi nnyo.
Nantema.
Kati wategera nti Anakapachi Foundation esemikono.
Nawulira alanga ku radio nga muwuliriza nga alanga nange kwe kujja nampandiisa.
Foundation
mukama weewali okirabye wano gukiwuka omuntu asobola okunyanyamu wano kirabye
buterevu omulabi waffe owa Mama TV.
That is what we had for you today at the weekly roundup. Make sure that you are following us on our social media platforms, and we are also on Star Times channel 243 and also free to air.
Thank you for
Omukyalo nakutudde kumpi bwati omumanyi
namumananga
taata ansa kyeyo ati namumananga
ati mperano eriye kitu
tokyamujjukira oba masoga
eriye kibaawo mu kiseera ekyo wekiba kyabitwako ekintu ekiri mu past tense toyinza akiza mu present tense.
Daba abaali baagalana essaawa zino omuntu laga nti namumanya namumanyako nali mumanyi
ono bw'aba yafuluma mu maka gange azimba amaka ge n'alonda buli keyamanya ati kake
netukeera ku makya netufunayo ka breakfast wetwafunyeyo ka breakfast kale yabadde ewooma kozi kye yabadde mulungi then naye ekintu ekiriwo ng'ekyabadde ekyamaanyi amagi ge yatufumbidde gabadde just ayina ebintu like gabadde omunnyo like side ate nga wamu teguliyo bulungi ndowooza tegakubye bulungi naye nga gabadde malungi naye nze tebyangendedde.
Curriculum virtuosity.
Some children know the words, but with the pressure to spell it right, they spell it wrong.
Bolgue. B-O-L-G-U-E.
Your word is correct.
One letter could change a life.
Doesn't matter how old you are, you still can be a champion.
One show will leave the whole family spelling for literacy and spelling for fun. The East African Spelling Bee, coming soon. Brought to you by Mama TV. Latest ones.
The word is day.
Omukyalo nakutudde kumpi bwati omumanyi
namumananga
taata ansa kyeyo ati namumananga
ati mperano eriye kitu
tokyamujjukira oba masoga
eriye kibaawo mu kiseera ekyo wekiba kyabitwako ekintu ekiri mu past tense toyinza akiza mu present tense.
Daba abaali baagalana essaawa zino omuntu laga nti namumanyako nali mumanyi
ono bw'aba yafuluma mu maka gange azimba amaka ge n'alonda buli keyamanya ati kake
netukeera ku makya ne tufunayo ka breakfast. We twafunyeyo ka breakfast kale yabadde ewooma kozi kye yabadde mulungi. Then naye ekintu ekiriwo ng'ekyawadde ekyamaanyi amagi ge yatufumbidde gabadde just ayina